Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Misbehaving. And the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. Today is Saturday, June 29th, 2024. And it's a beautiful Saturday, and I hope everyone is doing well. Please hit the like button on your way in or on your way out. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Baby, baby, baby. The folks are going mad. The folks are going mad, baby, I tell you. But one thing that ain't going mad, baby, I can definitely tell you that, is this woman right here, Destiny Payton, baby. See, Destiny Payton is one of the stars of the hit show Love and Marriage Huntsville that airs on the Oprah Winfrey Network every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And catch a new episode tonight, baby. Destiny Payton's face card never declines, and neither does her edges, baby. Neither does her edges. How y'all doing? I know we got a couple of cloud lurkers. That's all right. It's okay. And thank you for being here. Whether it's one person, 1,000, or 1 million, baby, misbehaving is still going to give you a show. Misbehaving is still going to give you a show. And that's one thing about me, baby. I keep it all the way real. I may schedule a live for one time, push it back, cancel it, or hell, baby, I will schedule a live at the last minute. And if you come, you come. And if you happen to listen to the video, when you're part of the replay gang, baby, let me know. Put in the comments hashtag replay. So what's up? What's up? So before I get started, you guys, let me go ahead and do a little house cleaning, baby. Let me do a little house cleaning because I have to read this fair use, baby. They over here striking these channels. So, fair use. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from its distribution. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. So what's up, baby? What's up, and what is going on? What up, Chris C? You said Destiny is gorgeous. Yes, she is, baby. That's why the Melocult members, aka the Melometers plus Cult, equal the Melocult. Honey, that is why they are really mad, because Destiny, baby, is a natural beauty. And unlike so many others, Destiny has all her edges. Destiny has all of her edges. Baby, I have heard so many women over there. Once upon a time, small head, no edge, better known as Melody Shari Rodgers, baby. Honey, her and her Melometers, her Melocult members, they used to espouse and proclaim to be for women empowerment. But baby, they are not for women empowerment. They are for empowering their pocketbooks. That's what they're here for, to empower their pocketbooks. Baby, they have talked all under Destiny Payton's dress, baby. They have talked about her lady parts. They have said the most horrible things. They have talked about the facial features of Destiny Payton, Stormi Steele, Latisha Scott, their body appearance, the shape of their body. They have talked about these three women horrendously, horrendously, but they claim that these three women are jealous of small head, no edge. And I say, honey, ain't nobody jealous of anybody. Everybody is fine. But this is my thing right here. This is my thing right here. So apparently, Sonny, that has married Destiny's ex-boyfriend Moses. So apparently Sonny is supposed to be doing a live where she is going to share details of why Destiny and LeBarrett got divorced. So my thing is this. If Sonny is able to come on out and share the details of how Destiny and LeBarrett got divorced, that further cements my opinion that baby, everybody is in cahoots and it's all for a storyline. Cause honey, LeBarrett didn't fall tooting nails to hold on and keep the information sealed as to why he and Destiny are no longer married. So much so that he has harassed Destiny and he has put a gag order on her. So, baby, honey, I'm telling you what, I'm always gonna ride for a woman, but my thing is this: they want to talk about there for women that have been misused, abused, mistreated. But honey, y'all treating the women worse than the men. Y'all treating the women worse than the men. Hey, hey, what's going on, Miss Woe? Miss Woe said, hello, misbehaving in chat. Hey, hey, Tyler Collins. Tyler, I found out that you have a channel. So um I gotta subscribe to your channel, Tyler. I gotta subscribe, I have to support, and I have to share your channel. What you gotta say, Tyler? You said Sonny is a bird, preferably an ostrich. Baby, honey, I don't care what nobody says. Anybody that is aligning themselves and agreeing with the way that Sunny is moving, honey, you either was a side chick yourself in your former life, or you must have had some side chicks in your family where you think this type of behavior is acceptable. And I know Destiny wasn't married to that man. I know she wasn't married, but there is a code, baby. There is a code. You and I have broke bread. We have talked. We have confided. We have what did Destiny say? Sonny even came to a birthday party. So, honey, and then you want to go date her ex-man. At least you could have come forward ahead of time and said, hey, Destiny, I got an attraction to old dude. He's feeling me, I'm feeling him. I don't want to hurt you. Honey, I'm just, this is something I want to do. Not wait until 2 days before your marriage. You waiting 2 days before your marriage or 2 days after you got married. Baby, there was no need for a conversation. What do you need to talk about? Honey, them chicks over there in Melometer Nation, they claim they don't like side chicks, but honey, they show up over there champion them. They show up over there champion them. Uh-huh. Tyler said that, yeah, don't worry about it, Tyler. I don't mind sharing anybody's channel, even folks that have an opinion different from mine, because I believe the more it's enough for everybody out here on YouTube, and only a petty, spiteful, hateful person or jealous person, and people use the word jealous so much, only they would tell folks not to subscribe to somebody. Why? I'm not, honey. Misbehaving ain't about to tell none of her subscribers not to go to nobody's channel and listen to them or subscribe to them. Baby, I want you to hear all viewpoints so that you can make a an intelligent decision or on your own merits with nobody coaxing you. So hear all viewpoints, baby. Float around on these YouTube streets, baby. Float around on these YouTube streets, baby. So hey y'all, did anybody by any chance, did y'all happen to catch the new show last night, Family Empire Houston? It is another Carlos King production, baby. It is another Carlos King production. And honey, when I tell you that show is good, that show is good. It made me remember. This is the matriarch. This is Miss Oscarine. That's Miss Oscarine Braden. And she is the matriarch of the family. And baby, I love me some Miss Oscarine even before I saw her on the television last night. But baby, what sealed the deal about Miss Oscarine is when she told her granddaughters, Jamisha, she told her granddaughter her plan is to sell the land. She had a plot of land, a beautiful plot of land that she's had for about 30 years, and all there's no development on the land, beautiful green grass, beautiful green trees. Baby, nothing is built up on there, but Grandma Oscarine is selling that land. But her plan is to sell that land, baby, so she can pay off the children's houses. Honey, Jamisha, the granddaughter, looked as if like maybe grandma paying off all their houses. Baby, Miss Oscarine said, I'm talking about my children, not the grandchildren. And honey, that was too cute. That's my boo right there, Miss Oscarine, y'all. It's on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It comes on every Friday at 8 p.m. And I'm telling y'all, if you love seeing like someone like me that grew up on the wrong side of the track, grew up in the hood, to see a show like this where you see a family with business entrepreneurs, family gatherings where people are cooking. I mean, you had Miss Oscarine and Mr. Frank. They had been married for over 65 years before Mr. Braden passed away, and they nicknamed the grandfather of the family, his nickname was Pawpaw. And baby, they have 5 children. They have Frank Jr., Miss Cheryl, Miss Jackie, Miss Charlotte, and then uh, Auntie Nikki. I think Auntie Nikki is the baby of the family, and she's closer in age to the second generation, the nieces. So you have, let me see if I can show some pictures of you guys, of them, you guys. Let me read these comments for a second. Miss Well, you said it's this double standard for me. The Melocult live for daily contradiction. Yes, baby. Yes, Miss Well, they talk out both sides of their neck. Temper Blue, yes, it's a great show. So you watch the show. Oh, baby, it reminded me of the first time that I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, the feelings that I got. What did you say, Miss Woe? I enjoy Family Empire. Yes, Carlos King has a hit on his hand. He has a hit on his hand. And Miss Dana Scott, you said yes, Miss Oscarine. Yes, baby, Miss Oscarine, baby, I love it. Critique the show, please. Yes, please watch the show. You will enjoy it. And to me, it reminded me of the first time. It gave me the emotions, the feelings that I had when I first, and I'm going to show you the cover of the show. This is what it looks like, and it's Family Empire Houston. So I don't know if you guys can see the white arrow that I'm pointing, but let me take the comment off Temper Blue. So over in the pink to the left is Nicole. In the middle is, I'm gonna put a handle on it, baby, because her name is Dr. Jaquita. Her name on the show, they're all in real estate. It's called Braden Real Estate Group. So the grandmother, Miss Oscarine, and the grandfather, Paw Paw, they had been buying up multiple properties in their early 20s, and some of their properties they've built like daycare centers. They showed like a hair and nail spot. They had a place that looked like it could be like a little convention center. And then a little reading that I had done is that they had owned a laundromat, a washateria for over 30 years. So they're well known. Their family, the Braden family, is well known in Northeast Houston. But honey, the woman in the center here with the yellow and white on, her name is Jaquita, but she is a actual doctor. She went to school. She is a pharmacist. And she said she stopped her job as a pharmacist because working part-time in real estate, she was making more money. And this woman over here to my right, and it probably will be your left as you're looking on the screen, with this like minty green suit on, that's Jermisha. That's Dr. Jaquita's sister, and Nicole is their cousin. So there's these three women, and then there's Monet is another granddaughter, and Lakeisha is a granddaughter. Lakeisha and Monet are Nicole's sister, and I think I have a picture of all three women. And here they are. I hope you can see it good. So the woman with the cowboy hat on, that's Monet. The woman in the middle is Nicole. She's co-owner of the Braden Real Estate Company. And then this is Lakeisha. Lakeisha is also their sister, but Lakeisha has a different mother than Nicole and Monet. So the show is very good. It gives you little glimpses of the complex relationships that they have in the family. Um, but I'm hoping that with this show, although we may see some of that, they also show us how they come back together as a family to continue to move forward in order to solidify the legacy of the Braden family. So these are these sisters right here. Their father is Frank Jr. He is the only son. And baby, I want to talk dad and nobody daddy, but honey, it seemed like Mr. Frank, they nicknamed him Bubba. And honey, how come I got an Uncle Bubba? You know, my grandmother was from Fort Worth, Texas, honey. My uncle nickname is Bubba. Boy, why do they always have all these black men from Texas with the nickname Bubba? But honey, some tell me Uncle Bubba was a Rolling Stone a little bit, because there's a little tension, not much, but there's a little, but I hope they can work through it, and I believe they will, between Lakeisha and Nicole and Monet, because uh, Nicole and Monet's mother was pregnant at the same time that Lakeisha's mother was pregnant. So, but other than that, y'all, baby, Nicole, baby, she got a little bougie airness to her. Nicole gives me, I believe that Nicole is misunderstood because she seems like she's a little hard, a little rough around the edges, strong willed, independent. But you know, you guys, most people that are like that, they are really gentle and sensitive at heart and in nature. And I believe that to be the case for Nicole. And honey, I just got emotional a little bit last night when Lakeisha had share that her mother had passed away. You guys, let me get back over here to these comments, because I see someone has put comments and I want to highlight you and put your comments back up there. We'll jump back and forth back to Destiny Payton, but I also wanted to touch on the Braden family because their show premiered last night. It wasn't a lot of advertisement, and please, you guys, please promote this show, uplift this show, and I hope those that have a grievance against Carlos King, don't take it out on the Braden family. Please don't take it out. But the woman with the pink hat on, that's Dr. Jaquita, and that's her sister, Miss Jermisha. But anyway, we'll put this here and let me come back over to the comments. And then this picture right here is just with Carlos King, with Miss Oscarine, and there are the four daughters. You got Auntie Jackie, Auntie Charlotte, Auntie Cheryl, and you have Auntie Nikki. And like I said, Auntie Nikki, to me, I feel that she's the baby of the bunch and she's closer in age to the granddaughter. So she's able to relate to them more so. Auntie Cheryl, I don't believe Auntie Cheryl has any children. I know, you know, they did. I didn't see that, but Auntie Cheryl and Auntie Jackie, baby, they was up in that kitchen. They was cooking, and I do know that Lakeisha, who I talked to you guys a little bit about, she has an affinity for Auntie Jackie because she has a closeness to Auntie Jackie because she feels like Auntie Jackie, as well as Jamisha and Dr. Jaquita, baby. They, you know, like taking her up under the wing. But honey, this is a lovely family, y'all. This is a lovely family. And let me get back over here to the comments, but I wanted to leave the family up there real quick. Let's see. Temper LeBlue, you said she's a pharmacist. Yes, baby, she's a pharmacist. Dr. Jaquita. So throughout the show, they just refer to her as Jaquita, but baby, I'm a strong proponent of titles. Anybody that puts in the work and goes to school to earn it, baby, you earned that shangle. And I'm going to refer to her as Dr. Jaquita. So when I do my reviews of this show, my recap of the show, going forward, when you all hear me saying Dr. Jaquita and other people saying, referring to her as Jaquita, just know they are one and the same. And she is an actual doctor, not an honorary doctor. Dana Scott, what you say? So refreshing to see Black excellence. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Sandria is, you said, I just pray that Carlos don't mess this show up. I'm convinced his messiness caused more problems with Love and Marriage Huntsville than if they weren't involved with him. Well, you know, Carlos is the maven of mess. And for those of you that may not know the definition of the word maven, maven means connoisseur, an expert in messiness. But I don't believe it's all Carlos' fault. And I believe that the cast members also bear some responsibility as to the state of how the show is. And mainly so, a woman whom I used to support. I used to be a supporter of Melody Shari Rodgers when the show first aired in 2019. And over the years, I have noticed a difference in her. And the Melometers, that's why I nicknamed them the Melocult, because they move and operate like a cult. There has been very damaging and disparaging things that they have said for years about the other cast members, and Melody has never come out to say anything to say stop it. More so recently, early this year, one of her Melometers, a woman that supports her, um, her name is True T, and I call her True P, and she will forever be known as True P because she said that my adolescent disabled son that's diagnosed with Down syndrome sounds like a dinosaur. And she made that comment. And I know Small Head No Edge, that's the nickname I gave Melody, because at first I used to give her grace and I said, well, I don't think she knows what these people are doing. I think she's afraid of her fans because some of these people can be unhinged and crazy. But when I see her supporting them and not willing to come out and say, hey, you guys, I don't agree with things that are being done or said, that's that's not a part of who I am. That's not part of my moral makeup. That's not my vision. That's not my purpose in life. Her refusal to say anything, that let me know that she was okay with it. And that's why I continually say her silence is compliance. Her silence signifies to them that she is okay with what they are doing and what they are saying and what they had been doing, supporters of hers and fans, her fanatical fan base, the Melometers. They have been bashing, harassing, stalking, and doxing the cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And she stood silently by and she watched. And when she was made aware, her comment is she not stopping anybody from doing anything, because I had made a video calling her out and telling her to disassociate herself or control her cult members. She popped up on Instagram making videos talking about she ain't doing nothing. She not dismantling nothing. Nobody ever told her to dismantle her fan base. It was just make a statement. She couldn't even do that. When she decided to start making statements is when her Melometers start fighting one another and then let the cat out the bag that her mother, Vanessa Rodgers, was canoodling with YouTube content creators. A lot of these rumors that we have been hearing and seen for years on the YouTube streets, it's like they are regurgitated. They're restating these same rumors over, and now some of the stuff is playing out on the show. So when her Melometers say Carlos King is trying to use them as a storyline, well, excuse me, you Melometers have used the cast members for storylines and content on YouTube and social media for years. You all have purposely gone out of your way to try to find any sort of disparaging information about these people so that you can use it for fodder and entertainment to earn clicks and views. That's not the job of a blogger. Our job is to watch a show, review a show, whatever these celebrities, reality stars choose to put on their social media and talk about, share that. But to purposely dig into somebody's background as if you work for the FBI or the CIA, baby, that's a whole bunch of bull shit. And excuse my language if there are any elders listening to my commentary. But honey, this right here, what you see up on this screen, this is the Braden family, baby, and the matriarch, Miss Oscarine. And honey, I be damned if any one of you crazy folks from the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector think y'all finna come up over here and tear down this show. Now, the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, the Love and Marriage Huntsville show can once again be the shiny diamond and the darling of the Oprah Winfrey Network like it was years ago. Y'all need to get out y'all feelings and get on point and recognize that this is a show with an all black ensemble cast produced by a black man who owns his own production company. All right. So let me come on down to these comments because, baby, y'all know y'all can have Misbehaving go up on a tangent. Please hit the like, baby. Please hit the like, subscribe if you have not subscribed. And if there's anybody from Texas, baby, you throw your Texas Lone Star up in the chat, baby. Represent where you are from Texas, baby, because they said everything is big in Texas. Hey, Logical speaks. Logical says, hello, Misbehaving in chat. Timberly Blue, you talking a little bit of Spanish. You said Kay Linda. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. But Sandria is, Carlos King isn't the only one to blame, baby. And what you say, Sandria, I'm wondering about Monet. They didn't say much about her on the first episode. No, they didn't. Well, no, they did not. But she is a real part of she's a real estate agent as well. Because remember, Miss Oscarine was the one that gave Jermisha and Nicole, paid for them to go to real estate school. And then once they decided to go to get their license, that's when Auntie Nikki, Monet, and Dr. Jaquita, they went also. So we'll probably learn more about Monet as the series goes on. But so far, so good with this first episode because it gives you something to make you feel good. It gives you little hints that, there are little problems in different relationships among the family members, but I want them to remain united. I want them to, Lord, please don't let reality television, and it's not necessarily reality television, don't let the fans break the family apart, because some fans can take a liking to certain family members over the other. Baby, at the end of the day, y'all are all family. And I know they kept putting an emphasis on the fact that Lakeisha has a different mother from Nicole and Monet, but in the black community, baby, we don't do no halves. We don't say half. You siblings, and that could be a little delicate there because we don't know much information about what transpired, but everyone is getting along now, and folks have taken photos together. But I know one thing, baby, that's a beautiful family. That's a beautiful family. Hats off to Miss Oscarine and Mr. Frank. May you rest in heaven. Timberly Blue, you said Georgia equally has Bubba's. Do they? Okay, Logical Speaks said, I watched last night and loved the new show. Yes, Logical Speaks, I love that show. Correct. The creation of the cult by Melody is what ruined Love and Marriage Huntsville, not Carlos King. That's right. That's right. And they just don't want to get back on track. They keep spewing out these negative videos every day, every day. They don't want to get back on track. But the funny part about it is they want to say folks is icing Small Head No Edge out of her show. She's icing her own self out of the show. But baby, let me tell you this, honey. Honey, they said she did a live where she said that's her house and other people on the show are guests. Well, baby, you know squatters got rights because if you ain't at your house and your house is vacant and a squatter come in and they there and they turn on some electricity or something, squatters have rights. So you no longer have a house, baby. When your fans, the Melometers, are purposely and loudly and putting it in typing, both verbal and written, that they are blacking out your show, which you said is your house now, Melody Shari Rodgers. You said that's your house, but your fans are blacking out the show and not watching it. Yeah, baby. So, honey, you absent from home. So if you gone from the house, baby, squatters have rights. Squatters have right, honey, and a house can be foreclosed on at any time if there's poor upkeep, baby. If it's poor upkeep. What you say, Dana Scott? You said Carlos can't mess this up. This family will support one another. Carlos would have to deal with Miss Oscarine, and she ain't having it. Baby, you better say it again. You better say it again, Dana. I said that before I even seen the first episode. When I saw Miss Escarine photo and her name, baby, I said, baby, baby, Miss Oscarine ain't playing, baby. She ain't taking no shorts and she ain't taking no bullshit. Baby, I'm telling you that Miss Oscarine, baby. If they need a nurse for Miss Oscarine, baby, I come work for Miss Oscarine. I'll come advocate for her, whatever I need to do at a hospital, baby. But I love it. I love it. And it just warms my y'all just can't see me right now. I am grinning and smiling ear to ear for someone like me. Like, I love seeing families like that. And then I've heard people saying, like, we shouldn't be embarrassed of the ratchetness that we see on television because that's part of our community. But, baby, that might be part of the Black community, but that's not all what the Black community is. What we have a problem with is we need to see less of the ratchetness and more of the elegance. We need to see more of people building and creating. That's what we need. We need to see family dynamics. We need to see those interpersonal relationships, positive images of that. We are tired of seeing the negative stuff because that's what the entire world sees. And that's how they judge all of us. And I'm not concerned what a white person think about me, baby. But I'm going to tell you, I can remember when the Cosby Show came on back when I was younger. And I remember moving from California and I had to go to another area in California where it was predominantly white. Do you know? I remember a classmate, I was the only Black child in that classroom, and people were talking about the Cosby Show. And then I heard a couple of my white classmates say, well, that's not real. It's just pretend. There aren't any Black people that live like that. Now, me being a child, I had never been exposed to Black families living like that. I had only been exposed to Black families living in the projects or the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, as a child, I don't know what to say to combat that to another child that's watching something on television that, they had. It's kind of hard, and I'm getting a little tongue twisted. But baby, I just love this show. And that's why I love Love and Marriage Huntsville too. Hold on for a second, you guys. Hold on for a second. Okay, you guys, I am back. I am back. I do apologize for that. Let me get back over to the comments. So read your comments. And I did not have a photo of, oh my God, I don't know why I didn't get a photo of Uncle Bubba, of Uncle Frank. I know one thing, those Grandpa Braden, baby, his genetics are strong up in this family. But this is a photo of their family tree, and you guys may not be able to see it all. But you have Miss Oscarine, uh, Paul, and then you have all of the children whom they call Generation One, Gen One, and then the grandchildren. It's 9 grandchildren. Um, they're considered Gen 2, and then you have the great grandkids. If I'm not mistaken, there's 5 kids, 9 grandchildren, and I believe 7 great grandchildren. I could be wrong, you guys. I could be wrong, but the name of the show is Family Empire Houston. It airs every Friday on the Oprah Winfrey Network at 8 p.m. And you guys, tonight is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, let's see. Hey, Gwen Davis. Hello, Melissa Savage. Hello, Plain Face Pretty Berry. Let me get back up here. Timberwood, great show. Yes, Miss Woe. Okay, I'm trying to come on down, you guys. Logical. Okay, Georgia Bubble. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Sandria is, you said, I agree 100% that. And then Luvinia Kimball. Hi, Luvinia. Oh, but her credit card declines. Oh, okay. Logical Speaks, I agree, Dana Smith. And then Miss Woe, I was inspired to see a family working together, building generational wealth. Yes, Miss Woe, that's what we love to see. That's what we love to see. And what do you have to say, Plain Face Pretty Berry? Hey, Misbehaving, just joining you, and hello to everyone else watching. Well, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Temporary Blue, you said never say half. In my family, we are one. Okay, that's right. We know we may have a different pappy or or a different mother, but we always say ho. Melissa Savage, hi everyone. Hello, beautiful people. I like that name. Hello, beautiful people. I love this show. Yes, that show is excellent. Family Empire Houston. Carlos, woo, you got a hit on your hand, baby. You got a hit on your hand. Plain Face Berry, you said, do you think Love and Marriage Huntsville will exist if Melody didn't mention about cheating? I believe it would have. I believe it would have, because a lot of us, well, I shouldn't say a lot of us, because I don't know what everybody else was thinking, but I know what drawn me to it. I love watching those home building shows, renovation shows. And so the premise was 6 friends coming up to build up North Huntsville. So it was going to me, it was going to be exciting, because I saw, okay, these 3 lovely couple, good looking, nice neighborhoods, they had business acumen. They're wanting to build homes for those that don't have the means, or wanting to purchase their first home, or to rebuild the community, you know, just to rebuild the community. So it was inspiring. And then that never happened. So I think, had she not mentioned that, the show could have still worked. But I honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I believe that's why the show was created, because she let it be known ahead of time, and there needed to be a little messiness to go with the goodness. But the thing is, you had so many fans that got wrapped up in it. God, it seemed like that became the basis, the story, every year after year after year. And I'm like, I was one of those fans that I thought stuff was happening in real time. But then as I started learning that everything wasn't happening in real time, honestly, I felt as if we were sold as fans an illusion and we were hoodwinked. We were misled. But at this point, I'm tired of hearing about the daggone story. Cause I mean, my thing is, if your man cheat the first time and you don't leave him, you stay with him. Okay, that's your prerogative. But if he cheat the second time and you still stand with him, but you complaining, now it's 3 years later and you know he's still sleeping with the same woman, baby. That's a sister wife. So you keep staying with this man, and the behavior is not changing; it's remaining the same. So she done left now. So if you're happy that you left, you are doing better. Your mental health is better. She has glowed up. She's doing well. She's prosperous. She should be happy. She keeps saying she's happy, but the things that she's saying and doing, and her fans are doing, it doesn't uh it doesn't display or give off a woman that's happy that she's gotten away from a man that did nothing but drug her down spiritually. It doesn't read happiness. I would not want any of my fans making no videos trying to affiliate me or connect me with anything of my past. I don't want to hear. I'm trying to move forward. So I hope that answered your question, Miss Plain Face Pretty Berry, because baby, you know I can go off on a tangent. Hey, Melissa Savage, you said it's her house, but she can't get rid of Martell. Miss Melissa, was you here early when I said if it's her goddamn house, your squatters got right too? Because if you absent from your house and the squatter come on in and cut the lights on or something to set up residency, they have rights and you don't have to kick them out. Sometimes your house can get foreclosed on. Because I don't know anybody that would want to tear down their house. If you want to still be there, if you still want it to grow and you want to expand on your house, why would you want to tear your house down? Because that's the way I look at it. By her fans, her Melocult members, these Melometers, trying to garner other angry, upset, mad, penis starved women to boycott the show. That don't even make no sense. Not at all. Hey, Gwen Davis, Logical Speaks. You said, I think this is a new direction for uh, Carlos King Productions to get away from the hateful drama of Love and Marriage Huntsville. He's moving on, and Love and Marriage Huntsville may not to on the new ride. Yeah. I think they may be changed into Family Empire Huntsville. We're gonna have a show up out of Huntsville. We can't just leave Huntsville by the wayside, but yeah, we may have to get away from the Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I don't know nobody that's gonna say that's my house, but you busy tearing down your own house. That don't even make no sense. Temporary Blue, you said Miss Buddy is so busy, but she pops up on different content creators' channel. Baby, honey, for a woman that's a multimillionaire that owns her own production company, her own beauty company, her own co-owns a television network, baby, she got all this time to be up on everybody's YouTube channels, hopping in the chats, trying to see if folks pop up, what they gonna say. My thing is this: y'all quit creeping in the dark, and y'all got me blocked so I can't see your comments. Honey, don't be sneaking and peeking. Stand on business. Ain't that what y'all said? The Melometer stand on business. So stand up on business, baby. Melissa, what you say? We need to see a balance. Yes, we do. And I promise you, you are going to see that with Family Empire Houston. You are going to see a balance. And honey, I'm just loving everybody. I'm just loving everybody on that show, the whole family. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, I love me some Miss Oscarine. Ooh, I love me some Miss Oscarine. Yes, I do. Logical Speaks, you said, I remember some months back. Okay, let me change the photo. Let me change the photo real quick so we can show this beautiful face. Because you know Destiny face card never declines, and neither does her edges. You said I remember logical. You said I remember some months back Carlos King saying sometimes you have to move on and everyone cannot go along. I think this new direction is what he was saying. It is quite possible. Yes, it is quite possible. It is quite possible. Plain face, pretty berry. Do you think love and marriage? Oh, we already did that. Uh, oh wait, you said, do you think Love and Marriage Huntsville will still exist if Melody didn't mention cheating? It will not. She knew this and continued with it to gain more viewership. Martell said she wanted to be on TV. Yeah, Martell always said that. That she wanted to, she wanted to be on television. So it's too late now. Plain face Barry, you said, look at Nene's eviction from Bravo. LOL. Same with hers from OWN too, once she goes against the owners. Uh-huh. Baby, you can't get too friendly and you can't get too happy, baby. If you get too familiar with your bosses and act like you know them, honey, they'll pull the rug from up under you, honey. I mean, it's unfortunate. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my God, I really did like the show when it. I still like the show. I still like the characters. Everybody, even though I'm mad at Melody, because I'm mad at Melody about my son, and I have a right to be upset about my son, especially when I see her coming out here now, hopping in content creators' videos and super chatting them and whatever else. She ain't even have to come to my channel. She could have send me an email, a cash app or something and say, misbehaving, I'm sorry about the comment about your son. Anything. But baby, I ain't got no respect for her no more. I sure don't. Yes, Temper LeBlue, they trauma bonding. Hell, I done been through a whole bunch of trauma too, but I ain't just finna trauma bond with anybody. Especially when it comes to our community. Now, I might get mad at a few black folks and I might tell you a couple of things, but I still want to see you win. That's like me chastising my kids in my house. I can chastise my kids, but you bet not. I can talk down to my people and get on your case, but you better not. I want to see my people win because not very many of us are winning. And then when we do start winning, somebody comes along and then they just tear up everything. They just tear up everything. What you say, Plain Face Barry? You said OWN Network isn't her house the same way Nene felt and thought she was the owner of Bravo House and got booted. She will get the same if or when she's no longer Carlos' favorite talent. Well, she got her network, her co-network, and her production company, Tilted Crown. And that's another thing. Her fans don't even promote her products that she has, her business ventures. They don't promote, they don't her Nubian network. They don't what's new coming on Nubian network. They don't tout or tell people about the shows that her Tilted Crown production has been involved in. They haven't done any of that. She has to have something else on the horizon. Like they should be speaking of her every day glowingly, things that she's involved in, what she's doing, and so forth. Instead, the only things these chicks can get wrangled into partaking in a TikTok live or an Instagram live where she's peddling product. This woman is supposed to be a multimillionaire peddling products daily in her basement by herself. I don't understand. So I don't know. I don't know if all of this, everything that's going on YouTube, if it's a big script and everybody's in cahoots. I don't know, but we'll find out when it's over. We'll find out when it's over. Hey, Gail friends. Gail said, hey, everyone. Melissa Savage, I think they're going to revise Love and Marriage Huntsville. If they do, it'd probably just be a whole nother show because as long as it's anything in there with love and marriage or Huntsville, the fans, Melody's fans, the Melocult members, them Melometers, baby, they gonna claim up and down. It's her show. They wouldn't have it without her. Baby, it doesn't matter. Thank you for a hands up. I have always been grateful and thankful to anyone that has extended a hand to help me, uplift me, better my life, or whatever else. I have loyalty to you. But when you do me wrong or talk to me like a dog or try to make me out to be a fool or the class clown, baby, that loyalty stops right there. I will forever tell you thank you for how you've improved my life. But I tell you what, I won't be a lapdog. I tell you that, baby. Misbehaving ain't about to be nobody lapdog, baby. I'm going to tell you right now, one thing about Destiny, baby, her face card never declines and neither does her edges. That's why them old heifers over there mad. That's why they talking up under this young woman dress. This is why they so concerned with who she done laid with, been with, why she divorced her ex-husband. She divorced her ex-husband years ago, baby. Years ago. And she left it there. She didn't want to share what was going on. The man put a gag on her so she couldn't discuss him on television. So let it go. But y'all want to bring it on back up. Y'all better leave them bones in the closet where they're buried. Because, honey, you may not like what bones fall out of that closet if you keep rambling up in somebody else's mess. How would you like it if somebody took the time to come look into your background? Now they messing with Stormi Steele's mother, Miss Betty. Now I have no doubt in my mind that Miss Betty, Petty Betty, baby, she can handle her own and handle everybody that's messing with her, just like Miss Wanda can. They can speak on their own accord and handle themselves because they ain't never been afraid. But my thing is this, y'all making it a point to dig into folks' background, to dox them, to harass them, to see what's going on in their personal lives. How would you like it if they turned the table on you and dug into your personal life and in your background? Honey, I can understand being inquisitive, curious, nosy, but honey, at a certain point, being too nosy can be dangerous for your health. What you say, Miss? This show is really good. Yes. Let me go back to the other banner. Let me go back to the other banner. I'm flip flopping through. Family Empire. I gotta put the matriarch up here, baby. That's Miss Oscarine. That is Miss Oscarine, y'all. I love me some Miss Oscarine. She look like a sweet grandma, but she look like a grandma, baby, that she'll tear you up with a switch if you get out of line, baby. That Miss, oh, y'all just don't know. When I look at her, she look like she could be everybody grandma. Hey, Granny. Hey, Granny. I'm acting a fool, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. I really like that show too, Gail. I like that show. Logical, what you say? Yes, Misbehaving, the Family Empire, Huntsville, the Scott family. Yep. Yep. And then let's see. I thought it was a what you say? I thought it was a movie on Lifetime. Oh, you talking to Plain Face. Okay. Melissa Savage, you said I love this show. It was really good. Yes, it was. It was a feel-good show episode. I can't wait until next week. I was like, God darn it. Time is up already. So Plain Face, what you say, Mama? You said that's what Carlos wanted for more viewership for his money gain, etc. That's my point. Yeah. Yep. But Carlos created that monster and you see what happened now, and now we here. Be careful what you ask for, honey. Be careful. Oh, Gail, you said, oh, you talking about Nene. Okay. What you say, Sandy? Miss Oscarine says she gonna make sure her kids' house paid off. She know her priority. Baby, that's what made me love her even more. She said, my plan is to sell the land and pay off the children's houses. And then she clarified, she said, my children, not the grandchildren. Baby, that was too cute. Plain Face Pretty Berry, you said at Logical Speaks, it's another commentary show, just different packaging. LOL, she needs some more money. Greg gone and doesn't have sweet no more. Oh. Logical Speaks said, okay, I have to have some class to enjoy a little mess. Is okay. Yeah, Nene Leaks has a show coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, called Outrageous Love. But she's gonna be doing commentary. But baby, it ain't on par with Family Empire Houston, baby. Family Empire Houston is the cat's meow. Didn't I make a video not too long ago? I told y'all the South is the new entertainment industry. The South is where the entertainment is at, baby. All right, Texas. Texas coming in big, stepping in big, big Houston. Melissa, you said someone asked earlier why they don't do reviews on her products if they're buying it all. Where are the exactly? That's what I'm talking about, Melissa. They could be supporting her by reviewing her products for her. One of her Melometers said oh, let me leave it. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because y'all know misbehaving ain't never afraid. She got some hair serum, and one of her millimeters said the hair serum it grew her bald spot back. So I don't know if that millimeter if she did a review on the product or not. But I don't trust nobody selling hair products if they don't have no edges. Now, I don't know about the perfume and the skincare stuff. I don't know. I don't have no opinion on it because she's a beautiful woman. I don't see no blotches in her skin or anything like that. I'm just talking about the hair product because the woman ain't got no edges. She's like a lot of women wearing these wigs and they ain't got no edges. And I'm going off what I see on her social media and on the photos and videos. She ain't got no edges. She got hair all in the back, but she ain't got no edges. So you cannot convince me with your hair products that it will grow hair if you ain't got no edges. That's all I'm saying. That's like a fat woman trying to sell some weight loss pills and tell somebody you can get skinny fast. How you gonna get skinny fast if you still fat? How they gonna believe that they can get skinny fast if you, as the seller of the product, is still fat? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, baby. Mm-hmm. Girlfriend, you said the way she handled that woman from Ready to Love a few months back hurt her a bit. I think her saying was Simone. Oh yeah, Simone Redwine, Dr. Simone Redwine. I think that's her name. I think that's her name. She has a YouTube page now too, and she's a lawyer. And I've seen her a couple of times on Al Reynolds' show uh as a guest, like giving their reviews on different topics. So yeah, I've seen that. Simone something. I think it's Red Wine. I could have the last name wrong, you guys. So reboot, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Temper Blue. I think that may happen, but I don't know. They may call it something else. Melissa Savage, you said she's talking about old women, but her fan base is 55 and older. Okay, baby, we don't even drop it lower than that. Her fan base about 45 and up. Shoot, we can at least do 50, yeah. But them old women, they over there, you taking that disrespect, baby, bye. Baby, bye. You can never disrespect me and think I'm finna be running up under you. Just same, just like a man. You ain't finna disrespect me and I'm finna be running up under you. No, baby. No, baby, bye. But them women, they lonely, honey. They just want to fit in, be included, be accepted. Because, honey, some of them, you listen to them, they just saying just about anything, just be said. Some of them sound like hell. They halfway, honey, about to fall asleep. Some of them, most of them sound like they done swallowed a box of cigarettes, throat all dry and draggy, not even making any sense at all. Like, honey, move her on to a brighter, encourage her. She needs to hear and see uplifting things around her, not all this continuous negativity waddling in the mud. That don't even make no sense. Mm-hmm. Timberly Blue, you said Betty is an entire army by herself. Yes, she is, baby. Petty Betty from Mississippi, baby. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, hunchback, I. Baby, and when she hunching back, she pulling the Glock back, and she gonna cock that hammer. Honey, y'all better leave Betty alone. Betty looks like, baby, y'all better leave Betty alone, baby. Y'all better leave Betty alone. That's all I know. Girlfriends, you say yes, the grandmother is nice, but do not play. Honey, I know my Miss Oscarine. She look like, baby, she's sweet, but don't play with her. She is not here for no mess. Carlos King learned a good lesson. He will not make the same mistake twice. No fan bases and no Melody Hope types, period. And it's not logical speaks. There's nothing wrong with a fan base, but at some point you do have to speak up and say something. Like I've said a couple of months ago, I don't know how long ago it was. I was like, at some point, these celebrities are going to be held accountable for the things for what their fans are saying and doing, especially if they choose to remain quiet. You cannot remain quiet just because you want to continue to gain fine to make financial gains off of your fan base. No, if they're doing crazy stuff that's reckless, that's harmful to people and their family and their image, no. You should only, as a content creator, and this is my belief, as a content creator, you should only be talking about what is on the show or what they show you on their social media platform. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want nobody putting nothing up in here telling me about something that wasn't shown on no show. I'm not nosy like that. I am not nosy like that. Logical speaks. What you say? Texas, big city class, no small town want to be allowed. Oh, want to be allowed. Ain't nothing wrong with a small town. Logical. The logical is on one tonight. Plain face, pretty bad. What you say, baby? Destiny told the truth about everything from being on public assistance to company losses, etc. Yet she continued on and off of the show. Carlos needed her storyline to fuel up this season. I mean, the season is rearing up, and I'm telling y'all, do not give up on Trisha and Ken. Do not give up on them. If you have any elders in your family, if you're somebody under the age of 40 or whatever, your grandparents will tell you about the stories. All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, Guiding Light, As the World Turned. They knew that those shows were not real, but baby, they watched them every day religiously. They knew that the people were acting, that they weren't real actors, but they watched it religiously because it was entertaining. And that's how we need to see these shows. It's entertaining. It's just loosely based on their lives. You know, I respect them for having the courage to even come on television to show their lives. But I think if people knew folks would go digging into their background all like that, hell, they wouldn't come up on here for what? I didn't agree to show you that. Now, somebody like me, like Misbehaving, where I tell y'all about my life, I ain't no shame in my game, baby. I tell you and share it with you. Now, somebody like me, I get up on TV because, hell, you get to looking up in my background thinking you finna embarrass me. Baby, you ain't finna embarrass nothing because, honey, I'm going to tell it all anyway. Hell, yes, I am a registered nurse, baby, but I'm living check to check. Honey, I am struggling. Honey, I am a broke begging blogger. Yep, y'all want to try to embarrass somebody about when they talk about please hit the cash app, baby. That's helping me. That's helping me try to invest up in this channel. Hell, that'll help me put some gas up in my goddamn truck. Hell, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you to try to scam you out of your money and act like I got some charity going on I want you to donate. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Y'all need to get used to people telling you the truth and not lying to you. That's what y'all need. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Let me see, Logical, what you say. Yes, Misbehaving. How are you going to sell hair care products and you're bald headed with no edges? Now, Logical, don't get me in no lawsuit, baby. I ain't say she was bald headed. I said she ain't got no edges. I didn't see some hair. I just ain't seen no edges. I ain't seen no edges, baby. Them edges, baby, they look like the Sahara Desert out there in the Palm Spring area. Shout out to my people in the Palm Spring area, because, baby, it's hot. It's so hot out in Palm Spring today. Baby, somebody told me they saw the devil walking down Ramon Road butt naked. So you know it got to be hot if the devil walking butt naked down Ramon Road. Uh-huh. Logical speak what you say. Correction. No interacting and creating cults against the other cast members should ever be allowed again. That's right. And you know what? You are absolutely correct. Logical speaks. They should have nipped it. Carlos should have nipped it in the bud in the beginning. But like I've said so many times, everybody was okay with it happening in the beginning because they only targeted Martell Hope. But just like any virus, baby, a virus spread if left unchecked, untreated. And then it spread from Martell, then it spread to the Scotts, then it spread to Destiny, then it spread to Stormi Steele, and then it snatched Carlos King by his little thin mustache on top of his lip. Uh-huh. Melissa, you said you waiting for the girls' trip. That's the only episode I want to watch. Ooh. Temporary Blue, you said Carlos King will need to develop an instrument to weed out melody extremist derangement syndrome. You sound like unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion calls it, what is it? Melody derangement syndrome. So you got MEDS. Plain face, Pretty Berry. You said Stormi's on top, grossed over $1 million on TikTok. She was on the Forbes list before this show existed. Melody by LOL. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She we all knew about Canvas Beauty. I didn't know who the owner of Canvas Beauty was. I didn't know it was Stormi Steele, but I had always seen Canvas Beauty products up in the stores. So when she came on the show, that was just like icing on the cake. And then what you say, Logical? I said she's bald headed, but I will stand down on your channel. You ain't got to stand down, Logical. Yeah, that's your opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, even if it's different than mine. You know, shoot, even if you don't like something that I say. So you guys can, you can say whatever you want. You understand? That's the good thing about YouTube. Everybody is allowed to have a difference in opinion. Well, before I put this up here, I want y'all to know that Love and Marriage Huntsville is a reality show loosely based on the cast members' lives. Don't take it seriously. Just be entertained. Please click like as your price of admission. And y'all know I'm a member of Team Twirl. I've been hurting a little bit. My girl Kenya Moore, baby, she gone. She gone from Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Kenya will be all right. And what I want y'all to do, this is Destiny Payton, one of the stars of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And the show will be airing tonight at 8 p.m. So you guys have about an hour and 16 minutes. And I had also combined this live. I have to go in and change the title because I won't be back at 7 o'clock. I had pushed the live back for my new favorite show, Family Empire Houston. And this show comes on every Friday on the Oprah Winfrey Network at 8 p.m. Y'all check out this show, please. Check out this show. You will be inspired. You will be impressed. You will definitely be entertained. And we just want to, baby, we want to wrap our hands and arms around this entire family, and we want the family to still be intact. What you say, Temperley Blue? The Braids told the story. Oh, the Braidens told the story during the Houston, Texas trip. Oh, the Braids told the story during the Houston. Temperament Blue, I'm not fit to fool with y'all. I'm not fit to fool with y'all. Y'all go. But you know what, y'all? Y'all done hung with me about. If you feel inclined, you want to help a sister out, that's my Cash App. Misbehaving is fun. Check out Family Empire Houston every Friday at 8 p.m. on the Oprah Winfrey Network. You guys, you will enjoy the show. I promise you, you will enjoy the show. And baby, Miss Oscarine Braden, the matriarch baby, she is going to be America's grandmother. America's grandmother, because baby, she just so sweet. And honey, they didn't show some little videos where she trying to do her two-step, baby. She up there dancing and twisting them little hips. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Black excellence at its finest. At its finest, you guys. But hey, there is Destiny Payton. Baby, her face card do not decline, and neither do her edges. So I'm gonna tell y'all what. We've been on here an hour 14 minutes. I want to thank y'all. I don't want to keep y'all too long because you know I will. I got to go cook for these boys. I got my son and my grandson. So let me go cook them something real quick. But y'all, check this out. I am your girl, Misbehaving. And the name of my channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even these celebrities are real people too. And baby, ain't nobody mad but the devil. And if you find yourself being mad at anything that Misbehaving had to say, chances are the devil is you. What you say, Miss Gail? You said, I am so happy the meter said they will not uh watch the new show. Yeah, I heard them too, Miss Gail. I had got a text message from somebody. um Not a text message. Lord have mercy. I got somebody had left me a comment where they were hoping they didn't come up over there. And I told them I don't think that they're going to. Sure, I can't even find my phone so I can read the comment. But I said I don't think that they're going to watch the show. But I wish they would. But I wish they would want to uplift this show and uplift this family. Uplift this family. Like, don't punish the Braden family because you have a disagreement with Carlos King. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We have enough crab in the barrel mentality. I mean, God, dog. I once upon a time I used to be a teenager. Now I'm 53. I'm getting up in age and stuff that I remember my grandmother and people talking about when I'm younger. Now I see it for myself. I can see how our community has changed. So I can only imagine how someone like Miss Oscarine and others in her age group, how they've seen the change in the Black community and how, it seems like things are changing for the worse. I know my generation, Generation X, I grew up in a generation where, there was the crack epidemic where a lot of grandmas had to raise the grandkids. Like, we all growing up, yeah, we're growing up like sisters and cousins, whatever, sister, brother, cousin, because grandma got to raise everybody because the parents are locked up in prison because they were addicted to crack cocaine. So I'm from that type of generation, and man, I noticed the difference. And if you ask me, I think some of these kids out here that's acting a fool and doing all this foolishness, hell, baby, these are the offsprings of the crack babies. These are the offsprings of the crack baby. Uh-huh. What'd you say, Miss Sandry is? I didn't see the previews for tonight's episode. I hope it's not too messy. Oh, you talking about For Love and Marriage Huntsville? I don't know, but we must about to see something. Cause the Melometers, baby, they making videos on overload. So I don't know. We must about to see something interesting, honey. But we got 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. Girlfriends, what you say, Mama? You said I'm so happy. The meter said they will not. Okay, I read that already. I'm sorry, girlfriends. You said Marceau is right. They are brainless. Uh-huh. Why would you want to mess up somebody that you support their business endeavors? That doesn't make any sense. Miss Woe, what you said, the Braden show will be successful without their viewership. It sure will, because word of mouth word of mouth. Honey, we are all going to make sure of it, honey. We are all going to make sure of it. But you guys, if you have not had the opportunity to watch Family Empire, please tune in to Family Empire. Um, it's on the Oprah Winfrey Network. I believe there's an Oprah own app that you can watch the show. Don't make me lie to you, baby. I got cable. I just went over there to the cable and I just watched the show. But I think somebody has it up here on YouTube. They also have it on YouTube, but watching it on YouTube is not as clear and it's not always as concise as if watching it when it actually premieres on the network. But baby, y'all watch that show and I'm telling you, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. So you guys, I done bit my tongue again. God dog it. My grandmother says when you bite your tongue, I must was about to lie, and I promise I wasn't about to lie. I'm gonna just read this one more thing and I'm gonna go. I promise. Plain face, pretty Barry. What you say? You said Carlos show bold and bougie. Haven't heard about a reunion show for them. Those lady. He has so many shows seemingly unattended to. Carlos needs somebody that can help him. That's trustworthy. That wants to see him be prosperous. Because you don't know. Sometimes people can come in like the Trojan horse and for those of you that are too young or you've never read that story about the Trojan horse, honey, that's when the enemy is hidden inside the horse and you thinking your enemy is giving you a gift, and little do you know they setting you up for destruction. So Carlos has to be careful. He has to be mindful. And I know it's a delicate walk he has to walk there in Hollywood, not to damage relationships. But some people can get jealous seeing this success of his shows. But y'all be good out here on these YouTube streets. Oh, did he? Hey, Miss Sapphire, don't worry, boo. I had scheduled this live at the last minute, but you know what? I'm gonna make sure I write your name on the paper. I need to start adding you guys when I'm gonna do a live, but I need to be consistent. That's part of my problem. I need to have a set day that I do a live. Gail French, you said he moved the show to the All Black Network. Bold and bougie, okay. But you guys, y'all take care of yourself. Be safe on these YouTube streets. And just remember these shows that we are watching, that these reality shows, they are meant to entertain us. No matter what your socioeconomic status is, we are all going through something. And when we turn on these television shows or we get on social media or we up here on YouTube or even going to a movie, we are doing that to be entertained, to decompress, to take our mind off problems of the world. But I tell you what, be kind to one another, smile at somebody, see what's going on, and check on your strong friend or family member, the one that seems to always be the backbone of the family or the friendship that you can go to or everyone goes to with a problem. Check on them, because a lot of times they keep what's going on with them to themselves and they don't speak up. But yeah, y'all, I'm your girl, Misbehaving. And I'm a head on out, baby. Gotta head on out. I gotta go cook for these daggone boys. This is the first time my son ain't came through here banging through the door. Ain't that something, Jesus? Ain't that something? But anyway, y'all, I'm Misbehaving. I'm your girl. And thank you. And I'm grateful. Good night.